Infamously hated metal albums part 4. Suicide Silence is the self-titled 5th studio album by Suicide Silence, released in 2017 to extremely negative reviews from fans. But does it deserve the bad rep? Suicide Silence is one of, if not the most legendary and iconic deathcore bands in the entire genre's history, with albums like The Cleansing and The Black Crown cementing the band's place in the Extreme Music Hall of Fame. After the tragic passing of Mitch Lucker in 2012, All Shall Perish's Eddie Hamida would step in as vocalist and frontman, and would help to create the divisive You Can't Stop Me. An extremely solid album that was criticised for a lack of innovation and just being more of the same but different. It was likely for this reason that the band would take a complete tonal 180 and would release an album following a brand new direction compared to their norm, simply titled Suicide Silence. In this self-titled, the band's iconic presentation of deathcore is largely left behind in favour of a style much more resembling the grimy nu metal bands of the 90s, most notably Korn. And this is not a decision that the fanbase would welcome with open arms. This album would feature simpler songwriting, a less brutal production, and a large dose of clean vocals, a choice that the band were publicly very proud of. Eddie Hamida is a fantastic harsh vocalist with a lot of range, especially when it comes to those high-pitched, ear-piercing screams on All Shall Perish and You Can't Stop Me, and it was a massive shame to see him completely ditch a sound he was so damn good at. And as for his clean vocals, they sound very phoned in to me and artificial, especially when combined with the really baffling lyrical choices and lyrical patterns. As well as that, I find that the instrumentation is mostly dull for the 44-minute runtime, and it misses that confronting intensity that the band was so fucking good at. Do I think it deserves a bad rep? Yeah, well, kinda. Whilst I absolutely respect the balls and ambition it takes to release such a drastically different album, this is definitely one of those cases where this should have been released as a side project under a different name. What album should I cover next? Silence.